Keeps sending me back to the old stream. And I have to like relog. What is happening? Okay, I need to double check. Oh, it is. Oh, wait, hold on. It is streaming, but it can't get the chat messages? I really don't understand. It is there. Well, time to test. Why would it not be like this? Like something has had to break along the way. Okay, let's just see. If I type in to the chat directly, it should show up here, but it isn't. Why is that? No, it does show up. What the fuck? So it's just lying to me. Okay. And... But it... Does it mean that it won't send them? I gotta have to look at this later. This is wasting too much time. Still interesting. Why would it only be able to... Connection in error state is what it's saying. Oh, wait. I might have more options than I thought. Oh well, like I said, I'm gonna have to deal with that later. Actually, it would later make sense.
We have with us here the flower, the guide, the legend, and Timaeus. Huh? Why did you only say Timaeus' name? You should say my name too. All right. We also have Klee.
Is she the legend?
That's me! With Klee here, this all somehow feels like we're getting ready for a field trip.
What's with the stank on your tone?
There's nothing wrong with a more relaxed atmosphere, is there?
I don't know. But have you figured out your answer?
Of course. We will soon see if my hypothesis has any merit.
Actually,
Good.
I'm still feeling a little nervous.
No.
Me too.
But weren't you all fired up just a moment ago?
Yeah, you're right. Okay, let's do this.
Wow, you can just turn it on and off, huh?
Actually, I'm a
You'd
little
be a
worried
great
too.
streamer.
Deep breaths. Deep breaths.
Actually, maybe you're better off if you can't turn it off.
I know what you're feeling. Saying anything becomes so much harder when there are so many people watching.
I get it, you're introverts.
Well, does anyone know the exact location of where we're headed, or should I do a reading on my scry glass?
Sure, that one.
According to the prophecy, once we figured out the answer, we should test it at the Lantern of Utmost Joy. Wait, but where is this lantern?
Huh.
Oh, we know something about that.
I've already found out where it is.
What?
Venti's helping us cheat. You make up a story about how you discovered the location.
That's amazing. You really know how to do everything under the sun.
Then we'll let you lead the way.
Follow me.
We're off to find the sacred location of the Lantern of Utmost Joy.
This sounds tacky. Also, how come Cyno's not here to bring us the utmost joy? Wait, where? That's where you place the... Who am I to judge? What do I know? I'm not a lanternologist.
Quick, let's find shelter, or mushrooms will start growing on our heads.
Hee hee. What? Oh, I thought it was under us. Okay, hang on tight. Why do we even have a stamina system? I should be able to increase it to 3,000.
According to the map, it should be somewhere around here.
You should. Why is it raining? This really sets the mood.
I don't see any lanterns here.
I think we need to go all the way to Leah. They've got a bunch.
Now that I think about it, the prophecy didn't say anything about what the Lantern of Utmost Joy actually looks like, right? Maybe we've overlooked something? Traveler, are you trying to figure out something else from the paper?
Exactly. Benty's note here says, we should look up and seek the answers from the sky.
Paimon's reading too. Huh? It says to look up.
I think she's faster reader than I am.
But there's nothing above us. The wind didn't trick us, did it?
The sun? Wait. This is supposed to be the sun and it's raining right now? Paimon, take a look at this.
Place the squirrel on the back of the pointy-eared cat, and a pious puppy will open the doors to show you the way.
What the?
Huh. Paimon read the whole thing out loud, but nothing's happening.
Behold.
Look, the wind is blowing.
Something did happen.
Strong
Never
wind
mind.
currents.
What?
Let's write it up and see where it leads us.
Why is there
Huh?
suddenly floating rocks there?
We'll have to fly up there?
Hasn't it been there
Can
the whole
someone
time?
carry me with them?
Here.
What, are you gonna put him on your shoulders? Ooh. Oh my god, it's Breath of the Wild 2!
This is the first time I've ever flown like this.
Good for you, man. Oh, that's cozy. Well, the rain's gone at least. This looks like Alice is the mold. This is the kind of shit Clee's mom would do.
How did this little island get up here in the sky? Did somebody make it?
Can I make islands?
Just to be safe, I've been jotting down our entire route here. This way, no one will get lost. Oh, good thinking, Kale. Huh. Who would have thought we'd find this kind of table here? Weird. It's almost as if someone was holding a tea party.
Okay, well, that's the teapot, so what the fuck is this? Is that Grandma's ashes? Get that off the table!
I never would have guessed that such a place could exist. Right above Mondstadt, too.
Oh, you should see, what is it called? The Celestia? That just makes me think of My Little Pony.
Wow, look at that pretty lantern on the table. There's even a chair
Is that
for
what it's
each
supposed to be?
side of the lantern, too.
Huh? I
There
guess.
seems to be something on the back of this chair. Let me have a closer look.
I believe that's a book.
Take your seat, present your answers, and you shall reach enlightenment. Well,
What?
as far as instructions go, I guess that's simple enough.
I got to take a
So we
seat
just
part.
need to do as it says, right?
I think you should be careful
Wait
about
a
that, but go
second.
ahead. Exactly, see?
What is it, Albedo?
See, he's the
We
smart
better
one.
make sure this place is safe before taking our seats.
Oh.
Everyone, please stay clear for a moment.
Wow, we're on the exact same page. Everyone vigilantly watches as albedo.
All our questions and doubts
Yeah.
aside, the scenery here is pretty amazing. It'd be impossible to feel stressed here.
Have you met me?
How is everything, Albedo?
Everything seems to be fine. I didn't find any traps or suspicious mechanisms.
I think this qualifies as a suspicious mechanism, but okay.
I also couldn't find any overt destructive devices.
Huh? What do you mean?
Well,
Expecting a
it
bomb?
seems that wrong answers won't have any catastrophic consequences. Looks like we'll have to sit on these chairs and fulfill the prophecy.
It's just word salad. I don't understand how we're supposed to
I would like to suggest that we try some
solve this
risky answers on our first
prophecy
attempt.
at all.
Let's reserve our most confident answers for the second round.
Okay.
That sounds kind of smart, but why?
We should get an answer as to what the consequences are before we start making decisions. I don't know.
Ah, I get what he means. If we do as he says, then we may be able to figure out how the puzzle works.
I see. That makes a lot of sense.
Is that what he's... Wait.
Mona, is there something wrong? You're not looking too good. Oh, are you hungry? I brought some snacks.
Shut up!
Thank you for offering, Klee, but that's not quite it. While Albedo was checking just now, I gave my scryglass a spin hoping to find some information.
I couldn't.
There's a strange aura to this place. It's almost as if someone has been staring at me as soon as we stepped foot in here. But if nothing here has actually been physically tampered with, then no. Could that person be?
Get to the point.
What do you mean, Mona? Who could it be?
Never mind. It's not like I've got any proof.
Who was our previous master
Don't
again?
leave us on the edge like this, Mona.
No, I love edging. It's fine.
I'll just do what Albedo said.
Yes. Let's test the hypothesis together, Klee.
Let me sit in the chair and explode.
Come on, join us, Mona.
How typical clean.
All right.
Okay, then I'll answer the first question. If someone were to ask me to find a flower that is not of this world, you can
Go
do
on.
it, Sucrose.
Let her finish the sentence. Stop.
Then I would fetch a tetragenic sweet flower. Alright, I'm up next. My part of the prophecy is to find a guide who will never get lost. Kale, I hope you found your answer.
Why are they even doing the fucking anime internal monologue shit?
My answer is that I will be that guide.
Huh?
For a long time, I have been guided by others. It's taken me a while, but I finally made it to where I am today. Although I still haven't made a name for myself, and I'm still quite immature, I would still like to put my name forward. Because I would like to become a guide that can help others. I want to help others the same way Amber, Master Tainari, Cyno, and everyone else helped me. Now it's my turn to pass on the gift that I've been given.
But Mona does the same shit.
All right, it's up to me to answer the third part. I'll submit myself as one who would never lie.
Could you imagine a school like this? It's like, okay, everybody hand in, and then they hand in themselves.
Although I've never really had any other virtues or talents, I'm confident that I've always been an honest person. I'd like to thank everyone, too, for giving me this opportunity to validate myself.
And last but not least, I will answer the final part of the prophecy. There's no tale more befitting the title of a legend that never ends than our fates as human beings.
Ah?
The lantern just lit up!
It's gonna blow.
Whoa! All four sides of the lantern are glowing! Huh?
What does that mean? But all we did was submit a batch of test answers.
Kale, could I ask you to stand up for a second?
Oh, all right.
Okay.
Hmm.
What's going on?
I think this prophecy needs some debugging.
Why is it lighting up regardless of who's sitting in the chair? Didn't it say we have to answer all the questions correctly?
It's pretty clear now, isn't it? We've just proven that there is no right answer for this prophecy.
Sorry, Collie.
No right answer? But how could that be?
This is so typical goddamn Windbloom event.
Although the instructions had come from an old and enigmatic prophecy, it is in fact nothing like the ancient mechanism that we had all imagined it to be. I believe the lantern only serves as a simple signal.
And to think, I never expected you to actually find this place.
What? There's someone else here?
Oh no, it's the Ruski.
We meet again, traveler.
Shouldn't you be busy in Ukraine?
Hey! You're that Outlander we met the other day at Good Hunter!
It's all
She looks like
thanks
a good
to
hunter.
you that I was able to find this place. Good thing that you were too preoccupied with the prophecy to notice someone tailing you from the shadows.
And now my plan shall finally come into fruition.
Oh, is that so? Then, why do I spy yet another person following in your shadow?
What happens if we keep zooming?
Wait, really?
Zooming out.
There's no need
She's
for
too good.
pleasantries. You should know I'm here for you.
Is it just because I'm a visitor from abroad?
I was there when you snuck your way into Marjorie's place.
So you had your eyes on me even then, huh? That was 2 whole weeks ago, you know.
I get it. She's very talented.
It's hard not to notice you when I'm on duty every day.
All right. In that case, I'll admit it. I was the person who slipped this prophecy into the storybook.
What were you trying to achieve?
But why? Then, does that mean this wasn't a real prophecy after all?
Don't worry. Even though you probably have plenty of reservations about me, you can be sure that the prophecy is genuine.
What?
In fact, many of you here today may have heard the code name
What does that
of the one
mean?
who left the prophecy to me.
And what happens when the prophecy
She hailed
concludes?
from an ancient assembly of powerful women, each of whom used a single letter to signify themselves.
Who
Wow.
would have guessed? It seems that power was indeed left behind by the old hag after all.
Alice.
Ah, so you're B student. It's an honor to meet you. I am Scarlet, the successor of Jay.
Well, what are you talking about?
Why are you using
It's
initials?
a long story, but I'm not quite sure that I'm the best person to tell it.
Are there any ancestors of D?
Since you've all spent so much time and energy trying to decipher this prophecy, you must also be very interested in the secret behind this lantern, no?
Is that the sound of the lantern?
The lantern has already been
Why
lit.
was there suddenly wind here?
Now then, please allow me to disturb your happy peace.
Happy piece of shit.
Why did this little thing just light up? How strange.
Hello? On the other side of the lantern. Can you hear me over there?
What is happening? Also, I like the purple-yellow contrast.
Mom?
It's good. God damn it! It's always her! It's...
Oh, I hear many youthful voices.
Wait, have we heard her voice before?
Mom, I am Scarlet, the successor of Jay.
Oh, since we've last gathered, Jay's successor has already become so reckless and bold. Unbelievable.
I'm sort of glad that they've at least had this level of mystery in the story, so I have things to be curious about. I'm just... I have no idea if they're gonna follow through and, like, make it worth following through with any of this. It might be better to just leave it a mystery.
Wait. Why are you talking just like the old hag?
Old hag? Who would dare say that? Is that Mona?
Typical.
Who are you? Who dares imitate my master?
And what of imitation and mimicry? It has always been a fool's errand to mimic and learn from humanity.
What?
Oh, Dallas, I'm here too.
Mom, why are you trying to talk like other people?
So I see everyone's here. Well then, my warmest greetings, everyone.
Like, is she just some witch? What is the limits to her power? Is she gonna be using a vision? How does anything work in this world?
Alice, why would you...
It's like the floating island just felt like such a goddamn Alice thing.
It's been many years since this lantern last lit up. You can't blame me for thinking that one of the old friends from my youth may have decided to catch up again.
Why she sounds so coy all of a sudden?
And
Because
if
it's
I recall
funny.
correctly, we left this lantern in the care of the Animal Archon Barbados. You must be commended for uncovering an artifact entrusted to the god of wind himself.
Do I need to be commended?
Are you sitting around my beloved tea party table?
Absolutely.
It's
Well,
a
not sitting,
really long table.
but we are standing. Well, most of us are.
Oh, so you are. I suppose this means even the Animal Archon has granted you entry to this place. Was all of this Scarlet's doing?
Wait, are you implying she used to be the animal?
Wait. Paimon's completely lost now. So what was this assembly you were talking about earlier?
Oh, Miss Alice, would it be all right to leave the explanation of that to you?
Eh?
Well, you should be rewarded for making it all the way up here and activating the lantern. Now then, let me tell you a long and ancient story.
I wonder if some of
Ever
the
heard of the
prophecy's
Hexenzirkel?
nonsense is
As the
just
spooky
bad
name
translation.
suggests, it's a secret society.
Hexenzirkel.
Once upon a time, it even challenged the Animal Archon himself. But he replied, "Let us make music, not war, and resolve our conflicts through song." From then on, the mages would only ever convene in the woods, in the
I
skies,
challenge you to a rap
or
battle.
on the edges of cliffs. At these tea parties, they discussed their stories and secrets and resolved their differences, as the tea and cakes bore witness to their pledge never to fight amongst themselves.
Yesterday I snuffed out the life of my beloved. He had grown old and was extremely sick. He loved me dearly, so I took his fate in my hands and ended his pain.
Ooh, that sounds a little
I'm
much.
raising a son. Of all the children I had, he's the only one left.
Humongulous?
But I suppose that still makes me a mother.
Albedo! It's Albedo!
My lifespan is nothing compared to yours, so I
Oh,
wish
okay.
to leave you with my storybook. Actually, maybe you can pass it on to your children one day.
This looks interesting. Let me scry.
I'm trying to solve all this shit. Fucking Jesus.
My dear sisters, we mustn't let prophecies threaten our bonds of friendship. Even the most frightening witch was once a little girl, and growing up can be so tough. Sometimes we all need to vent our troubles to the wind. Even if the nations go to war, or the sky falls down, the mages' tea parties shall forever be held around this table.
Forever is a very long time.
So this is where the legendary mages held their meetings.
Astute observation.
That's right. We often met here to chat and have tea.
Then what about the part saying that if we light the lantern of utmost joy, we'd receive a supreme blessing?
About that. I never expected anyone other than Jay to actually read the full contents of that prophecy. It's a little embarrassing. The truth is, that prophecy was actually just a letter that we sent to Jay as a group the day before her wedding.
Huh? So it was indeed written by all of you.
I must thank you for resisting the urge to immediately reveal the truth to everybody, Albedo. Knowing you, you probably figured out everything the moment you laid eyes on the message.
No, it took me a little longer than that.
A flower that is not of this world, a guide who will never get lost, one who would never lie, and a legend that never ends. These 4 descriptions signify 4 individual mages.
Mm-hmm. Let me think.
When a member of the organization had to leave the group to spend the rest of her days with her beloved, the other mages would write down this prophecy and send it to her to invite her for a final get-together.
So they left to stay with other people?
A flower that is not of this world signifies, of course, flowers that do not naturally exist in this world. This is the signature of our full name, Rhindaughter, also known as Gold.
That is the person who made Albedo, wasn't it? If I remember correctly.
If there's anyone in this world who could create a flower species that does not yet exist, it would be her.
Wasn't there some cryoflower we fought as part of the event?
The guide who will never get lost is N, otherwise known as Nicole. You may not have encountered her yet, but she is a truly extraordinary woman who has made this world's direction and order her subject of study.
Does it make her a guide?
Some of you may be fortunate enough to have already
Just
heard her
knowing
voice.
the direction, but
like a prophetess,
not affecting it.
She will only speak to guide people toward the truth when a change has occurred in the world.
Have we
She
yet?
has a tendency to suddenly speak in someone's mind without any warning.
I don't know. That sounds like a certain Kusanali. Ah, could we run a spell? Oh god, I'm I forgot to let me name the poor guy. Jesus.
She'd be the one who spoke to me while we were investigating Pinocchio.
Well, we've had too many voices in my head.
If one day you would be unfortunate enough to run into a truly dangerous situation, she may use her voice to guide the way forward for you.
Who would have guessed that there are so many mysterious women in this world and that they would all know each other?
Wait, that was Jay? God, why did I should have paid more attention? What was the name?
The one who would never lie.
Jason.
Me. I hope no one would take offense. It's just that I, Alice, or A for short, have always had a soft spot for those with sincerity and candor.
Okay, so let's see. G-R-N-A. Gnar? Rang? What?
As for a legend that never ends, you may not know M in person, but you've likely encountered one of her works. Have any of you ever read The Boar Princess?
I never actually bothered, I think.
I'm pretty sure every child in Mondstadt has read that book.
It's also
Isn't that where
one
you
of
found
my
it?
favorite stories. Em was an exceptional human writer who used her prose to teach me the meaning of grief. Don't you think such a person would deserve a seat at the mage's table?
What? she's basically a wizard. She knows how to write really good stories.
Paimon's getting more and more lost.
My favorite wizard is Shakespeare.
It may sound hard to believe, but I can attest to everything that Alice has said. Jay was also a mortal who aged and passed on, leaving her title to her students and followers.
Is that what they've done?
You've never acknowledged any of Jay's successors. It's now been centuries since the first of us took on her mantle. I've always wanted to meet you.
You don't have a vision and you don't look cool enough to become an important character, I think.
Do you also want to become a mage?
Title aside, I think I'm more interested in the meaning and purpose of the Hexen Circle. I used to think that the Hexen Circle was a group of women who could control the very fate of this world. But now, I've seen for myself that besides Jay, many other ordinary people were also among you.
Do you think less of us now?
No, not at all. My interest has been piqued, and I'm now even more drawn towards the idea of becoming a mage.
You're right. I've never acknowledged any of Jay's successors, but you are different. You are much more fascinating than any of your predecessors.
In what way?
Oh, has someone finally piqued Aunt Alice's interest?
It looks and sounds pretty generic to me.
Now is not a good time, Scarlet, but as soon as I am able, I will seek you out for a meeting. I want you to tell me all about Jay's married life back in her hometown.
So the mage who received the prophecy letter from all of you was Jay? She left the Hexen Circle after getting married?
Precisely. There was only one way the letter could have been interpreted. She would have known what we meant as soon as she saw the message. We were just asking one thing of her. Please come to see us again. Before you go and settle forever with your happiness, please come share some of it with your best friends and sisters.
So, the Supreme Blessing actually meant...
All journeys are fleeting and will eventually come to an end. What will give us the most fulfillment and happiness in the end are those who will greet us at our journey's destination.
What will give us the most fulfillment and happiness in the end are those who will greet us at our journey's destination. What? Then who?
Dear child, I believe you can also understand what I am talking about. We women will always have many troubles and encounter pains and frustrations that will keep us up at night. But no matter how hard things may become, we will cross mountains and oceans to see our best friends again, regardless of how many years have passed or how far the distance may be. As long as we can be with our beloved friends, our hearts will be filled with joy. To us mages, that's what being supremely blessed is all about.
Okay, so the supreme blessing were the friends we made along the way. Got it.
I still don't get it, but I do know that all the mages are Mom's best friends.
If you ask how I see it, the Hexen Circle is just a group of ladies that I spent my youth with.
It's just some kids club?
Anyway, I'll introduce some of the other members to you all later.
This is one hell of a
I
treehouse.
still have a few things to attend to,
Where
so
are you
this will
going?
have to do for today.
Bye, Mom! Todoko says bye, too!
Goodbye, darling, and farewell to all of our other friends as well. I'm sure we'll see each other again.
Don't... Do you have a child?
Oh, now that I think of it, isn't it getting close to that time of year?
I'm pretty sure the menstrual cycle happens every month.
Yes, it's windbloom again, Alice.
Oh!
It's also a special anniversary date. I'm sure you still remember.
Yes, I do remember now. It was on this day many, many years ago that Jay tied the knot. Oh, just in time for the Festival of Love and Freedom. Everyone,
I
please
don't remember
enjoy
love
this
being
year's
part of this
Windbloom Festival to
Windbloom
the
description.
fullest.
As his voice fades and the lantern grows dim, it is once again just a regular piece of decor. For a moment, everyone looks lost in thought, but soon, chair begins to fill the space again. Before long, everyone spreads their gliders to return to Mondstadt. Hope everyone brought them. Does everyone have one?
Whoa! Ah,
Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
why
bye.
didn't you tell me we'd have to glide all the way back down?
Wait, what? Do we? Does it light up? I feel like there should be an Easter egg. This just makes me think of Echidna's place in what was it called? Fucking Isekai. I thought it was good. What was it called? Shit. Ooh, can I get there? How would I be able to get all the way over there? Ah, one of my favorite songs. What is the point of playing a game like this if you can't just glide, look at the sunset, and appreciate the objects popping into existence in the distance? Oh, come on. Oh, Pallid, you silly bitch.
Solidify.
I shouldn't have brought fire to this. Well, doesn't matter. Thank you, Traveler. You saved me. I never expected to be there. Monsters here. I'm just looking at running into you. Please take these for trouble. You're welcome, buddy. Haven't seen you in a while. Still getting into trouble, huh? And this guy. Ooh, can I... Actually, because of the trigger radius, I'm evil! Hello, buddy. Oof. Ugh, is there anything better than bridge chicken? Hold on. Oh. I thought that was actually like one of those... What are they called? View locations? What am I trying to say? Okay, return to Mondstadt. I wish they actually... How do I put this? gave you in-game, non-cutscene story experiences. Like, I think it'd be great if you were at this island and they told you to glide all the way over here and you could actually like jump off with them and then you had a conversation all the way over to Mondstadt. I think that'd be good. It's like, no matter what the story is, presentation matters. And presenting it in that way just makes more sense to me. Feels more impactful. Oh shit, I just realized I haven't checked if my voice is actually coming through. Better do. And I should have done that ages ago because my voice is crackling. I'm gonna... Did that make it through? You know, let me try this again just to see if it does bleed. Nope. Okay, my voice is coming through now though, right? Let me double check. Is it just as crackly? Well... that sounds better. I don't know what is causing the crackle though. There's a bit of it, but I'm not absolutely Kentucky Fried Chicken at least. So that's good.
Are you okay, Timaeus? Maybe you'd feel better if you just, you know, let it out.
Are you telling this man to shit on command?
I'm fine.
It sounds like it.
A little glider sick, that's all.
Oh, he had to puke, so it was something I had let out.
You may want to look into
I thought about like
getting your
emotionally
own
for a
gliding
second.
license when you have the time. It might prove helpful to you.
Okay. Sure thing.
Wait. Did you have a glider but not a license? Or did you actually just sit on someone's back? How does this make sense?
You still got something on your mind. Why don't you tell us? We're all happy to listen.
Speak for yourself.
It's nothing, really. It's just... well, Alice's story was really interesting and romantic. I won't argue about that. But still, the whole thing wasn't quite what I was hoping for.
Of
course, I didn't actually expect the supreme blessing to be real, but...
Don't say that. None of this was your fault, Timaeus. Honestly, it's more on me for having agreed to be the Windbloom Festival Special Ambassador. Had I not asked for everyone's help...
What are we doing here? Why are we being so apologetic?
If anything, it should be my fault for finding that prophecy.
Oh my god, shut up.
No. I didn't mean to blame the two of you
Listen,
either.
Miho, you had to have something, okay? It might as well have been this.
This whole adventure didn't really end on a high note, and we also didn't really get anything out of it.
Oh, bless me, my child.
But I'd say we still learned something new.
Did we?
Well, that aside, Timaeus, you still need to go to Liyue to apologize to Ying'er, right? Do you want Kale and I to accompany you?
Oh, Miss Ying'er. I mean, I just really don't want her to get mad at me. Now that I've come back to my senses, I really don't know what I should do.
Hey, you three? You may want to look over there.
Huh.
Miss Ying'er?
Could you at least learn to pronounce her name?
Oh, so
Figure.
that's Miss Ying'er? I've never met her before. Yep, that's her. And she actually came all the way to Mondstadt.
I am so sorry, Miss Ying'er, but how did you... I mean...
Can you two use waypoints?
Are you so happy just to see me?
Yes.
Well, of course I am. I'm so happy that I don't... Sorry, I don't know what to say.
I actually love this side braid aesthetic.
I was ready to give you a harsh scolding, but now that I've seen you like
this actually
I could
a
let
normal
you off the
Chinese look,
hook
though?
this time.
Isn't it called like a French braid or something?
You said you couldn't come to pick me up because of a very important matter, right? Well then, of course I had to come and find you instead.
Should we go see how they're doing?
I can tell from here, thanks.
Why wouldn't? You'll get hit by a forest boar if you interrupt a couple's romantic conversation.
Is that a prediction or a threat?
Oh, really? We'll just leave them alone then.
You look quite happy. Maybe that's what Windbloom's all about. So much romance. Their adventures come to an end. Everybody feels very well.
I'm so glad to see Timaeus find his happiness. I have to say, I'm even more envious of you, Sucrose. You can be happy just to see others happy, and you gave me so much help without any expectations in return. Even though you said that we're very much alike, I still feel like you have a much bigger heart than I do.
Don't turn this into a competition.
If you say that, then I'd say I'm also nowhere near as brave or tenacious as you. I guess we have the same amount of positive qualities. They're just spread over different parts of our personalities.
Yes, very interesting.
I've never visited Sumeru, or made many friends from outside of Mondstadt. I'm happy just to have met and become your friend.
Aww.
Maybe I'll get shy and flustered when I meet other people I don't know in the future. But that's okay too.
No, it's unforgivable.
Since
Never
we
do
are
that.
so alike, you probably get what I'm trying to say. You just need to believe that all of your issues aren't really issues at all. But isn't it too late now for me to learn to accept myself?
Well, you can change the parts you don't like, technically.
Well...
If you think it's worth pursuing.
Do you know anything about the blooming cycles of Cecilius?
Oh, no. Where is this going?
I may have read about that in a book before. That's a topic that my parents used to talk about back when they were still dating. Surprising, right?
What?
To think
Does he
that
have parents?
people
I
would
don't think you've ever
that
talked
while
about
on
them.
a date. My mom brought it up at dinner one time last month. She called my dad the most boring man she knew, and said that he even turned up late to a date once, all with a smile on her face.
I love that asshole of a husband of mine.
But she also said that learning is just another part of life. It's never too late to start something, as long as you recognize that it's something good for you to do.
Yeah. So you could keep learning and still accept your flaws. I don't know how much you should be reading into this, or how much of my interpretation should be what they were thinking.
Okay, I'll try my best. They're really having a great conversation. Paimon can't even find a moment to join in.
Well, isn't it great that they're getting along so well?
I nearly forgot. This is for you.
This is for who?
texture. Are these seeds? Yep. I believe I mentioned my sweet flower research to you before. These are the seeds of the sweet flower cultivars that I've worked on.
What the hell is a cultivar? Are you making up words? Is this Latin?
It's nothing too special, but they're the best cultivars that I've made. So, I really hope that you'll like them.
I'm assuming those are cultivated seeds?
They're super sweet and easy to grow and keep. I'm also submitting them as my windblooms for this year. I wish that the Animo Archon could also see how lovely they are.
What the hell was the significance of submitting your own windblooms?
Thank you.
Does everybody do that? I thought we were selected to have them in.
Kale, please take these notes with you. I've heard that you've been working hard on your studies, so I've prepared some study materials for you at Sucrose's request. Feel free to look through them whenever you can find the time. Mondstadt's doors will always remain open to you.
Thank you so much. Really,
Don't cry.
I don't know what to say. I'm just really happy. Sucrose, now's your chance. Didn't you want to collect a breath of joy? You're right. I almost forgot. Kale, can you exhale once into this test tube? I will save this breath of joy and use it in my research.
This sounds like fairy tale magic.
Oh, really? May I? Of course.
Kale exhales into the Sucrose's test tube and the fluid turns a deep violet. A small sparkling cloud then puffs out of the test tube and rises into the air like a marshmallow before it's taken away by the wind.
Huh? What was that?
What?
It was like a little cloud of happiness, and now it flew away.
Just like my happiness. But this liquid, though...
Well, luckily, there's still some breath left in the test tube. I'll seal it up for now.
Are you gonna smith the ultimate weapon with this? What?
I'll keep working on it, and let you know as soon as I have any breakthroughs in my research.
Add 2 iron ingots.
Yeah, you can write to me. I'll be sure to respond as soon as I receive your letter.
Oh, it looks like you found a new pen pal.
Master Tighnari! Cyno!
If your friendship was forged in a test tube, does that make you test friends forever?
The Jedi are relentless.
That's it. I think you've ruined Sumeru's reputation in Mondstadt beyond all hope of repair.
All that matters is that I've enjoyed Mondstadt immensely. The dragon here possesses a majestic form.
You got to see the dragon?
Oh, that reminds me. Traveler, this card back is for you.
Wait, for me? Didn't Cyno commission this?
Cyno wanted you to have one for yourself.
Oh.
If I had to guess, I'd say he probably wants you to use it if you challenge him to a duel.
I'm a master of the game. Do you dare challenge me?
I'm sort of running out of time.
Can you believe this guy? Huh. Let's knock him off his high horse.
It's time to do.
Wait, I've got something to give you too.
Please don't.
Huh? Kale has a gift for us? Yeah.
It's the mailed flower.
I should follow local Mondstadt customs and prepared a few small things themed after the Windbloom Festival.
Mm-hmm. That's a bookmark?
I made these bookmarks from Sumeru roses at the hotel. I want to give them to Amber, Master Tighnari, and Cyno. During Windbloom, Mondstatters offer flowers to the people most important to them. You three are family to me.
Aww.
But Tighnari said that we're not anything like an academic family. He wouldn't write joint papers with us.
Cruelest thing I've ever heard.
In this case, we can consider ourselves as regular siblings. And that should be just fine.
Should it?
I agree. Oh, and here are some Padisara seeds as well. These are for the Traveler, Paimon, and everyone else from Mondstadt.
Ooh, can those serve as windblooms?
Whoa, are these really for us?
Thank you, we really appreciate it. Score!
So, are these your chosen windblooms? One of them. Both Potty Sours and Sumeru Roses are my windblooms.
What? One of them, both, but...
Although they're not native to Mondstadt, they are the flowers that can best express my feelings.
They have to be...
I want to give them to the people I feel thankful for. To those who I wish to accompany as we greet more seasons and future windblooms together. The real blessing in life is when you are surrounded by people who you'd miss day and night, and who you'd want to see even if that meant crossing mountains and oceans to do so. I'm so happy to hear you say that. Sucrose, do you see that cloud over there? Huh?
Does it look like a test tube?
Doesn't it look just like your test tube?
Hold on, does it actually? Yes, show me the image. What? That's a tree. That is not... Kale's windbloom, lazurite swirl. Ooh. Hold on. Kale, the only flower that can serve as her windbloom and cover your gratitude and well wishes is the Padisora. She now offers their seeds to you. In visiting Mondstadt again, Kale has taken a tentative step towards the future. May her coming days be as a small seed held within her palm, filled deep with the potential for light and hope. Cool, where's my sword? I'm just... When did I get this? Now? Was it from the first quest? It might have been the first quest. Oh my god. Andomamian's gonna go ahead and level this baby up. Hell yeah, get that enhancement in there. Ugh. How long until I run out of slots though? Oh well. Oh, it doesn't take long to level that up, huh? Oh yeah. I think during the event it's worth going over the required amount. Wait a second. Desiccated shell. Oh shit, I need to upgrade it while the event is here. Do I have all the materials necessary? Shit. I should have planned ahead. Also, I think I said this before, but this definitely feels like a what's the name? Cyno weapon. What you say? You. Doesn't this have like a ridiculous amount of base attack? And almost no elemental mastery, but then it has the refinement. I wish they just gave me a larger variety of weapons that I could upgrade. Like, I'm not willing to spend any money on the weapons that they give me. Like the normal purple ones. So then I just have nothing to spend this on. It sort of feels bad. Like it's just lying around. Okay, I'm gonna need to get this shit upgraded. Oh yeah, I've done like no exploring really in the desert. Does this part cost the same? Yeah, it's just the Ascension that's cheaper, isn't it? 24.96. Doesn't feel like it's been a year since I received the... What the hell do you call it? The pole arm, at least. Wait, it should be like right here. Yeah, this thing. Which has the same reaction but lower attack. Ooh!
Am I dreaming? Miss Ying-ar, you really came all the way to Mondstadt to see me? Why were you willing to make the trip? I still can't believe it.
Well, she clearly likes you.
Why wouldn't I want to come see you, It's not like a quick trip from Liyue to Mondstadt is completely unheard of or anything.
To be fair, Kali came all the way from Sumeria.
Also, isn't it time for you to drop the miss and just call me Ying-ar?
Well, lover boy, what do you say?
Ying-ar. Ying-ar. I think I still need some time to get used to calling you that.
Look at you, already so flustered. And we're just getting started.
She likes it too much.
No,
I think you're too used to the letters.
I'm just overwhelmed with happiness. Thank you so much for coming to see me for Windbloom.
Can I meet any of the other characters? Wait. This will be interrupting, won't it? I need to try both. That's it?
Am I?
Also...
It probably won't leave anywhere, but I just want to double check.
Ying-ar. No, I'm just...
Okay, let's see. It's the chains that I need a higher amount of... Is this the correct one? Hell yeah. I actually originally got Albedo just so I could get his passive. I wish Geo wasn't left in the dust like it is at the moment. Sure, all of them. There you go. Oh. And all of them. I'm probably gonna have to do some dungeoneering. Let me think. It has to be the character himself. Maybe this makes sense for El Haytham's roommate? I don't know. Another export. Oh god, I need marked shells as well. Maybe I should do some of the desert quest, but it's also getting late. God damn it. I started out kind of tired, but now I actually felt like streaming some more. But I am ruining my sleep schedule if I'll keep going. Also, it'd probably be better if I actually had company. Okay, let's see. These marked shells, where I keep confusing these statues with them. How far down are they? Oh, here we go. Are you the correct one? Yep. Okay, let's see. That's a pretty good ratio. Okay. And maybe. Oh, that was bossing. But again, I need to. Oh, God damn it. Okay, I'm just gonna have to leave that for another day. But it's so close. You know what? I think I'll just play until I'm at 80 resin. Ah, wait, actually, there's this next event. Might as well get it started just in case. She seems so shit. I don't even know what else to say. Where would she fit? Can't think of a team where she'd be any good, honestly. Oh well. Crystal reharmonization? Sure, let's do that one. Thank you, Doctor. Harmonics Research Facility. A domain that is situated on the outer rim of the chasm. Vibrocrystals are positioned on either side of the platform to be used while testing their harmonics. Interesting description. Any day now? What is... Thank you. Speak with a strange engineer from Fontaine. Has he gained weight? Do I know this man? Oh, never mind. We keep meeting characters from Fontaine. This just doesn't qualify as a reproducible experiment at all. It's not that I don't want to help you, Patrice, but seriously, good luck to you here. There's nothing I can do here. Might as well go find something to eat. Yes, maybe some bamboo shoot soup might do.
Well, you're pretty far from any place that you can get some, mister.
Aye, that's true, that's true. Wait, who are you? And why are you here in this Archon for a second place? Suspicious. Maybe we should turn him into Winnie the Pooh. Oh, bother.
Is it really that suspicious?
Yeah, where did you appear from anyway, Paimon? You're the suspicious one, Paimon.
What do you say? We came it together, don't we? There's gotta be something Paimon can say in response. That's right. We're very suspicious indeed, but as some guy from Fontaine, isn't your presence here even more suspicious?
Huh. Is that how I appear to others? Oh, bother. How the Why did I decide on Winnie the Pooh when I don't know what he sounds like? Well, you are from Fontaine. Christopher Robin.
That's right, two of us are adventurers. So it's at least kind of normal for us to be here, but you're definitely a strange sight to see.
Well, that does make sense. Well met then. Traveler and the Flying Adventurer. What have your name, Flying Fairy? Paimon's Paimon. Fair enough. Then I too shall introduce myself. I am Anatole. An engineer from the Fontaine Research Institute. I'm apparently just auto-completing everyone's titles with adventurer. I shall be plain with you. I am here at the behest of my superiors at the Institute to conduct some research.
In the layout cuisine?
Your cuisine is interesting, but I fear not. The Institute is an organization dedicated to the study of machines and energy, though I do wish that we would have a gourmet department. That would be a capital notion. Well, I'm getting off topic. The sum of the matter is that I have a colleague who entered the Institute at the same time as me and has been researching minerals and elemental energy. If you've been around these parts, you might have met him. His name is Patrice. Would that ring any bells? Really? I sort of remember. I can't really recall much about him, but there was this guy from Fontaine fiddling around with rocks around here. I'd wager that was him, unlucky Patrice. According to his research directions, you would need a large and specialized batch of minerals from the air, but due to some budget and testing site funding issues, along with other, well-publicized reasons, so we couldn't conduct the experiment then. That's right. One day he took all his remaining funds and experimental equipment and vanished. Everyone said that he had finally gotten tired of the Institute and upped and left with all the more. I will say that I'd always believed that he could finish experiments, and I'd never stoop to gossiping behind his back, unlike some people with nothing better to do but talk behind others' backs. In any case, I finally returned alive, and, a while ago, and with experimental results to boot. Truly the pioneering spirit of the researcher lives within him. According to him, he went to Liu directly and set his experiment up here. And after overcoming various unimaginably tough obstacles, he finally finished his research project.
Well, isn't that great?
It sure sounds like it. What does that all have to do with you, by the way? Well, it's complicated. As I said before, things played out quite unfortunately. His experiments here were in fact an illegal act. Not that I don't understand, though. If he had followed normal procedures, he would have been filing out application forms and official statements for half a month and then some. But of course there was no one who could verify the experiment's procedure, and the data he produced was overly detailed and incomplete. To quote the review document verbatim, it is almost as if it were simply spun out of thin air. Patrice insisted over and over that the data's completeness was due to the invaluable aid of the local Adventurers Guild. The people upstairs weren't going to believe that, so according to the regulations, someone must reproduce the experiment to verify the data obtained.
So you mean someone lucky as Cell will have to come over here from Fontaine and do this experiment again, right? And who's that unlucky duck?
Oh, who is this? I wonder. Well, it's me. I'm your unlucky duck. Patrice is a good fellow, so I did, in fact, want to help him. But I only realized when I got here that, though the minerals we need are easy to find, it is basically impossible to do his experiment by oneself.
Wait, but why?
Patrice did his experiment by himself, so I have to as well. I think that was their idea anyway. This organization can be blown sky high for all I care. Sky high. The Institute was once rocked by a massive explosion during a particularly catastrophic experimental failure. But that's neither here nor there. Anyway, that explosion did not take the strange and redundant processes and overly complicated management systems with it. They have returned new and improved. Forget the data verification experiment. And even if I don't use the allocated funds, it will only go towards a futile lightening of next year's budget. I might as well go to Leo and have a good meal.
Oh, no wonder you were rambling about bamboo shoot soup earlier. But if you leave now, what about Patrice's research?
I hadn't met you, Traveler of the Adventure, and Paimon, I would have already given up by now. But could you help me finish the experiment and the verification I need? I can see that it is not beyond your abilities. As for your remuneration, if we exclude traveling expenses, we should still have 30% of the total funds left.
Well, it's not really about the Mora, is it, Traveler?
Well, fine. We'll do it for Patrice. I'll do it if I get your share too, Paimon.
Yeah, Paimon knew you'd agree.
Thank you both so much. Alrighty then, allow me to go through the content of the experiment. We can judge for the records that the Patrice, I don't know, he's Anatoly, left for us that there exist minerals known as vibrocrystals. Sure. When the transmitter crystal half of the vibrocrystal set has been stimulated a certain way, it will release a certain energy that will trigger a resonance with the receiver crystal half. This association is referred to as harmonics. It seems that these harmonics can produce a certain energy that, some sort of resonance that will affect some specific targets.
Anatoly, have you read these notes before?
That's about right anyway. These invented terms are just window dressing anyway. When it comes to experiments, only the data will never lie. In summation, you'll have to engage in combat within the experimental area while under the effects of the vibrocrystals. Can you do that for me?
Oh, well, you could have said that sooner, you know. Trill's really strong, so it'll be fine.
Leave it to me. Alright, let's begin as soon as possible. It's just... Oh, what are you doing saying like that again? Bamboo shoot soup. Stop dwelling on it already. During the vibrocrystal verification event, you must split your team into two oh no. Oh, what the fuck? Wait. Each transmitter crystal can only project its radiation upon one receiver crystal, but each receiver can receive transmissions from... What? Using the transmitter crystals to trigger receivers will increase their effects. Check the vibrocrystal harmonics description to see the extent of these buffing. What? Okay. I think I actually should read this. As the challenge proceeds, successfully triggering these harmonic responses between transmitter and receiver crystals will accrue harmonic points. When these points reach a certain amount, the harmonic strength will increase, granting characters combat buffs. All party members' crit damage will be increased. However, if you do not trigger a harmonic response within a certain period, the harmonic strength you have gained will fade. During this challenge, you must defeat opponents that constantly emerge to obtain points in the allotted time of these opponents. Nemesis will provide more points once these challenges... Wait, was this the one where they give you preset characters? I should prefer that.
Boats are made for transferring commodities.
Hey, Anatol! This experiment... You know what? Let's learn the deep lore. Tell me more about the Fontaine Research Institutes. Pictures of the one who know written down. Well, the Academy is a research center founded by Alain Guillotine. That's an interesting name. And its full name is Fontaine Research Institute of Kinetic Energy Engineering. It and Sumer Academia are very different organizations. We do not exercise any administrative responsibility over the people of Fontaine, as that would be redundant anyway, nor do we aim to educate. As the name suggests, our focus is on research. Let's just say that the Institute has greatly benefited Fontaine. Some of the clockwork mechanisms and kinetic cores created by Guillotine, who was regarded as a genius, are still being made by many factories today. Would it be Guillotine? I don't know. But all these things will eventually change, of course. Well then, can Patrice escape the pickle he is currently in? This experiment shall decide that. What, has he been arrested? His fate lie in your hands, adventurer. As about the explosion you mentioned, it wasn't in the country. I wasn't in the country at the time, so I can't give you any first-hand information. It seems to have occurred when senior technician Edwin Eastinghouse was conducting an experiment using archaeum that was aimed at dealing with the waterline crisis. Is he also supposed to be Fontanian? Like, how many countries are there? Eastinghouse does not sound like any other name in this game so far. The explosion was very terrible indeed, and the incident really put the Institute on the map for Fontaine. Almost took it off it, by the sounds of it. To this day, they haven't found all the... they haven't found all the... found all the Eastinghouse. Well then, can Patrice escape the... Let's hear about this pickle again. Are we close? Ooh. Harmonix Factory Research Facility? Is that what it says? When a character triggers a vaporized reaction on an opponent, this will trigger a shockwave. At that opponent's position, that deals AoE damage. That is a lot of water elementals. Always extreme, baby. This effect can be triggered once every 4 seconds. I'm assuming this is the Nemesis. Hydromimic Boar, huh? Yeah, those are some bitches. So I only need to be triggering fire? Give me a second here. I'm getting ideas. And I shouldn't have those. I think I should bring... what's her name? Kusanali. Why do I remember as Kusanali? What is her goddamn name? Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna hit start. Okay, so it don't give you preset characters. Oh, right. Oh, it is a 2-party setup though. And I should be triggering fire. But they gives... Wait a second. Actually, wait, no, not the tutorial. Trial character? No, that's not what I'm after. Challenge details. Should I bring a Hydro character? No, I think it makes more sense to just bring Animo. Yeah. And then over here... Part 2, though. Oh, yeah, okay, well... I won't be triggering any goddamn vaporize if I don't. Bring Hydra in that case. Oof. Okay, so for the first half, she's OP. He's OP. Okay, actually, I need to move some shit around because I think my jungling is... Yeah, those stats are all over the... Why did you... What? You've ended up with this one, huh? Poor baby, okay. This is just a classic. Not sure if it's ideal, but... Oh, wait, there's this, though. Okay, you're using the right weapon at least, and then... Sorry, Alhaitham, this one is too good for you. Wait, what is she even sitting up? Ugh. Okay, I'll just move shit around. So he at least has his second best item, as according to me. No, that is... Oh, there we go. Uh-huh. Are there other ones? That is a lot more energy recharge. The crit ratio is scuffed, but then also provides a tiny bit of a little mystery. Oh, I think I might steal that one back if I'm already not using Alhaitham. That's a lot of energy recharge though. It's a really good ratio though. That's such an insane amount of energy recharge though. God damn. Okay, you know what? We're doing this and then swapping. Just in case I end up using him by accident. Now she should be Gucci. Let's see, 12% is like 63. Not ideal ratio still. Wait. I did get... Okay. Man, this is riveting gameplay. I like overthinking things, okay? Leave me alone. The extra attack, is that actually that valuable? Then again, does this provide anything other than... Man, if only had, like, proper defense characters that needed this. Ooh, actually, that could be good for both Xinyan and Noel. But then I don't use these. Oh well. Let me think. Nah, it'll have to do. Worthy. Okay, yeah. I feel like that's most of the game for me, just thinking about optimizing. And then when I actually get into the game, it's just absolute overkill and pointless. This is a bit awkward positioning, but whatevs. How does this work? What? Transition will be triggered. Okay. Okay. So it is better to just have all of these separately. Uses an elemental skill, that's it. Wait, charged attack damage? A little bit weird. So, like, that's good for Hu Tao. But then Hu Tao scales up of health and doesn't really... Well, whatever. This one's gonna be a little bit weirder, though. I haven't used some of this shit in ages. Ito... Hey. You know what? Maybe I'll get some high vaporize damage and don't leave me alone. Let's double check the harmonics. Is it the same shit all over again? It is the same shit all over again. Well. Oh yeah. She goes nicely in these sort of things. Any other Dendro characters that skill with health? Oh yeah, Baiju's coming up soon. He looks pretty strong as a healer, but don't know about beyond that. I kind of wish... how to put this? What was her name? Nilu. I kind of wish that I had her. Like, I like niche characters, but the problem is that it feels like she requires so many constellations to work. Well, whatever. I'll see if I don't regret my team immediately.
Clouds hide. The birds call. Torn to oblivion.
Oh, here we go. Who needs vaporize when you got right? What the fuck?
Teamwork is dreamwork. As one with wind and cloud.
Nice and spicy. You're toast.
Wind strider.
And who needs anything when you get seen? No, shuttling.
The wind knows me. Fallen leaves adorn my... Inazuma shines eternal. Shine down.
How much damage is this doing?
I'm going in.
Eat this.
As one with wind and cloud. Ha! Now you shall perish.
God damn, those crits are big. Where the hell are those characters?
Fallen leaves adorn my... There is no...
I was waiting for water elementals, they never showed up.
Into the wind.
Oh shit, I mistimed it, didn't I? Oh no.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Clouds high.
Oh well, lightning explosions.
Inazuma shines eternal.
I'll just do some juggling.
Is it?
Everybody stand! Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
You're toast!
There is no escape! Now you shall perish!
How much? How many points should I have?
I'm going in! Shine down!
Did I even kill him? I don't think I did. Let's see if this goes better. Oh no, I just realized.
I will have order.
Nahida's never gonna be able to apply any of her dendro shit.
Quietly now.
Go!
Game's up. Fun's over.
Share my knowledge.
This is order.
This is gonna be a mess.
Gather.
Like the fact that they have to reapply the dendro shit just messes this up completely. Oh my god, that damage!
Stabilize. I will have order.
Yeah, this isn't working.
Here comes the catch.
This is order.
Okay, just buy me some time.
Everyone hold hands. The Temple of Wisdom.
Game's up. Fun's over. Busted. Quietly now. Things are
Quiet for
about to
what?
get dicey.
Order guide you.
I see everything. Yeah, make yourselves at home.
Have I even gotten to the nemesis? God, this Nahida was such a bad idea. I kill things too fast for it to work.
Time to go.
Busted. Here comes
And
the
I
catch.
just activated too fast. Oh, he's dead.
This isn't good.
That was awful, honestly. Oh god, I should have just gotten Albedo. He just puts shit down and then stays there forever. And then I've gotten the added benefits. Yeah, it would have been way less messy. Needed off-field damage. Is that rose gold though? I think it is. Oh, exiting automatically. Yeah, so if there's just wave after wave and they die all the time, Nahida doesn't do anything. That was pointless. Well, look at that. Challenge rewards I gained at least. Anything special? Nah. So this will just keep you busy for like a week, I guess. I think I want to stream some more later, but this project thing that I want to get done ASAP. Oh well. It been Gucci. Bye bye. Have a good day. Enjoy life.